Hello there and welcome back to another edition of the Hollow Classic Remastered. This time we're taking a look at the 1995 Mitsubishi GTO Twin Turbo, the 3000 GT VR-4, another second generation one. Takes on the course. The last one we ran was a second gen, but that was naturally aspirated. This is a full-on twin turbo. We've also had the 95 MR go around, so be interesting to see how this stacks up compared to that. GTOs are very quick around this course. So GTO LM actually leads our leaderboard at the moment, but that's a different car to this, but still. Four-wheel drive, 686 horsepower, 1,521 kilos. They are heavy, but they are powerful, and they do pack a punch. Anyways, this car is going to get 6 laps of the Motorsports Land track in order to set the best time it possibly can. Blow off noise. As mentioned, our current leader is the Mitsubishi GTO LM Edition, set as time at 27.223, the 95 Twin Turbo GTO, unlikely to beat that. All the Twin Turbo GTOs are sort of congregated in one section of the leaderboard. We've had 2 of them, and they're both like within a 0.1 of each other, I think. 28.6 for both of them. Oh, sorry, 21.8. An 869 for the 92 and a 898 for the MR. The MR also didn't run racing mod in the same way this one isn't, so yeah, it should be somewhere around there. I can't wait to start running some more of the racing mod GTOs because I think these cars are going to be very quick. But I also think, because, you know, gotta keep up the suspense in this series, they're going to be a bit more late bloomer, I think. We're going to use those later down the line. Or maybe I'll start using them soon, I don't know. We haven't had a 99 round yet, which is my favourite generation of GTO. This is my least favourite, although, to be fair, not by, like, you know, I wouldn't say no to one of these cars. I wouldn't kick one out of bed, to use a slightly crude term. 28.892. Nice. That is almost the exact same time as the MR. In case you're wondering, the MR, I did get a comment about this, is supposed to be the lighter weight one. However, in the context of the game, the sort of normal cars, the not MRs, get more power for some reason. So I think I've made the trade-off for power for weight in the case of them. I mean, I could run one of the MRs with racing mod. We might do that, actually. We might run like the 97 MR with racing mod. Although the 95 might have been lighter. I'm not sure. I'll look into it. If it's worth doing, I'll do it. It might be interesting to see sort of the correlation. In case you're wondering, there's 2 second generation GTOs in the game. There's the 95 and the 97. Not much difference between them. I've decided the 97's got to run the racing mod because I think the 97's get more power. Unfortunately, they don't get crazy like Gran Turismo 1 levels of power. These things used to get like 900 horsepower, which would be interesting to play around with, but the turbochargers in GT1 are pretty extreme. So, unfortunately, I think this car could go quicker. But I'm not going to get the time out of it today, which is a ball ache. Yeah. Consistent lap times, though. Unfortunately, just me not driving it to its potential. There's definitely 0.2 in there. Definitely. But I guess it continues on a bit of a tradition of all the GTOs being tightly packed, so I guess that's something. Look at the air on that. Fantastic. Yeah, these cars are quick. Not really much more to say about them. They are phenomenal cars, really. Yeah, I mean, according to that, there's definitely some time in there, isn't there? There's definitely like 0.2. But, you know, there's plenty of these cars in the game, so we'll get the joy of doing that. I just realised there is no 97 MR, it's only the 95, so... Oh well. Yeah, the 97 twin turbo is going to run race mod, so we'll see when that car comes around, sort of what time that gets. Should be interesting. But anyways, a 28.892 will place this into 34th place. As mentioned, it goes into the GTO club, apparently, where all these cars are together. So, slightly slower than a race-modded 92 twin-turbo, slightly quicker than a non-race-modded twin-turbo MR, and I mean very slightly. They are still quicker than a GT500 Supra, quicker than the 97 Impreza rally car, quicker than the Zara rally car, quicker than the GT500 NSX, quicker than the Chaser LM. So, just because I didn't get the maximum out of this car, which is annoying, there isn't a lot in it. In fairness, if that 0.2 was to be made up, this would shoot up about 4 or 5 spaces, so watch this space. The GTOs are going to be quick, I know it. Definitely. Anyways, that is it for this episode. Thank you all very much for watching. Join me next time when I'll be driving something completely different. Until then, farewell.
My hopes and dreams are going. How lonely you've been. Got up in a wall that you are not part of. Eyes on the slit